Hi, my name's Timothy Yap, and I want to use deep learning to be able to predict any future stock price of any company. The stock market can be complicated to understand and make it hard to predict how a company will grow. With over $169 billion worth of transactions happening each day, it is understandable to think that a deep learning neural network would make it easier for people to generate larger profits from their stock holdings by predicting future stocks. In looking at other people's research and work, there is a general consensus that recurrent neural networks and long short-term memory layers are a solid base for my neural network. LSTM is very powerful in sequence predictions because they are able to store past information, which makes them perfect for future stock predictions. The datasets were compiled by forming a list of details of a company's daily stock prices from Yahoo Finance. This list will have approximately 8 years worth of the company's daily stock info, but for this neural network we will be focusing on the daily opening price and the daily high. The data accumulated to about 2,000 points. The 20 most recent days will be used as test data and the rest will be used for training. The data was placed into 60 time steps and were converted into 3D NumPy arrays. Further, all data was normalized to be between 0 and 1. I use an atom optimizer with a mean squared error loss function that is ran over 200 epochs. For the architecture of my neural network, I used an RNN and 4 LSTM layers to increase the predictive power of my neural network. Each LSTM layer is also accompanied by a dropout layer, which is specified to drop 20% of the layer. I also used Keras over PyTorch in my neural network as it is a simpler API and has standard layers set up already and allows for a friendlier plug-and-play atmosphere. I used this model to predict 3 stocks, Tata Motors, Google, and the S&P 500 index. It predicted the Tata stock price pretty well, but the other 2 were offset by a considerable amount. When taking in all 3 results into consideration, my neural network failed to consistently predict the future stock price, but instead accurately depicted the likely trend a stock will take. We can also see my model worked as the loss decreases over the epochs, in this case while training on the Tata dataset. But this comes at a cost of time, as it will take approximately 30 minutes to run each dataset. This is most likely due to the number of LSTM layers. By increasing the predictive power, we must sacrifice time. In the future, I would like to continue work on this project to make it more accurately predict the stock price for any company at a faster rate. I would also like to add more input variables so that the prediction can more accurately represent a real-world environment. Then I will potentially try other techniques of prediction such as moving average, linear regression, and k-nearest neighbors. Thank you.